Every time conflicts erupts in Gaza or Palestine, one thing seems certain: America stands firmly behind Israel. But have you ever wondered why?
אני מבקש להודות לנשיא טראמפ, ידיד גדול מאוד של מדינת ישראל.
Gaza, they pulled out of Gaza. They pulled out in terms of negotiating. It was too bad. Hamas didn't really want to make a deal. I think they want to die.
Why does the USA, the world's most powerful nations, constantly back Israel, even when the situation sparks globally and controversy? Today we are breaking down the hidden layers of the relationship, politics, history, religion, and yes, even money. And trust me, the reason is not as simple as you might think. You might assume it is just about being allies, but after 1 minute, I will reveal the surprising factor that is almost never talked about, and it might just change the way you see US foreign policy forever. The truth is, America's support for Israel is not only about Middle Eastern politics, it is deeply tied to American itself, to elections, to culture, and even to the beliefs of millions of Americans who have never set foot in the Middle East. So we count down the number 1 to number 5, but number 5 and 4 is the most controversial. So number 1, historical bond. After World War II, when the world saw the horrors of the Holocaust, the USA was one of the first nations to recognize Israel in 1948. That decision was not just moral, it becomes political. Supporting Israel symbolized and defending democracy in a volatile region. Military and strategic alliance. Think about it. Israel is America's closest ally in the Middle East. Billions of dollars flow every year in military aid, technology sharing, and intelligence cooperation. For Washington, supporting Israel means keeping a strong foothold in one of the world's most unstable but critical regions. Number 3, domestic politics and elections. But here is the twist. Support for Israel is not just about the foreign strategy, it is about votes. And pro-Israel lobbying groups like AIPAC wide huge influence in Washington. Politicians from both parties know that the showing support for Israel can help secure campaign funding and voter trust. And number 4, cultural and religious influence. And then there is the religion. Millions of evangelical Christians in the USA believe that supporting Israel fulfills biblical prophecy, and that is not foreign policy, that is faith influencing politics on a massive scale. So here is the big picture. America's support for Israel is a cocktail of history, strategy, politics, money, and even religion. It is not a simple answer, but a web of powerful forces that keep this alliance unshakable. But here is the question I will leave you with. As the Gaza conflict intensifies and global opinion shifts, will American sentences ever change? Or is this bond too deeply rooted to break? Let me know. What do you think? Is USA support for Israel truly about democracy, or is it something much deeper? Comment below, because the conversation does not end here.